Welcome to this edition of the Swami. This is a special Thursday night edition being held after Gaelic football games. We are being hosted by Jägermeister, one of our fine sponsors for the year at the Fort Bend Pub, taking us out to give us all sorts of Jägermeister swag, Jägermeister itself. Dylan Harmison is in absolute heaven today because of the Jägermeister visit. We'll have a little visit with the Jägermeister product rep in just a little bit. But last week, let's talk about last week's games. Last week's our openers saw Hotel Tango versus Health Source. Health Source barely squeaks by that game. Then we see Langton's versus Triton. Langton's was down early. Then they got themselves together to push for a big 10-goal win over the Triton squad. So Langton finally gets a win. Then we see Connors versus Smoking Iron. Smoking Iron got a couple of early goals in that one, but Connors came back over top of that one. Also, we saw Renners versus Daredevil. Undefeated Renners, and all of a sudden we exposed a weakness. That weakness was no Brogan, no Adam Spear, and Renners went down to the fabulous Daredevil team. So Renners, there's no team that is completely undefeated anymore. It is so much parity in the league, great to see. And then finally, we had Bent Rail versus Nine Irish, a great matchup. Bent Rail came in and destroyed Nine Irish. And in the heartbreaker of the day, Langton's loses by 1 point with a last-second shot from Senor Huron Connery to go ahead and give them a 1-point lead in that game. Breaks Langton's heart. They were going to come with the doubleheader and come back. Terrible to see, but a great game for everyone to watch. That last weekend was absolutely terrific. Great weather, sunny, a couple clouds in the sky, perfect time. This Sunday is gonna be brutal. If you come out there to play, bring water, take lots of rest breaks because it's gonna be 90 degrees by the time we get to our last games. So let's go to the Swami's picks for the last games. Our 10 o'clock games, we go ahead and see Health Source versus Smoking Iron. I'm going to go ahead and take Health Source in that one. Jeremy Fagan may be hampered a little bit in that game, but I'm going to go ahead and take Health Source. I think they're starting to gear up, get ready for the playoffs. Then Daredevil versus Connors. I'm going to go ahead and take the easy pick on that one, Connors. Connors is also trying to gear themselves up. For the 11 o'clock game, Langton's versus Nine Irish. I'm going to tell you that this one is going to be a tough one for Langton's. They're short a couple of people, and Mike Monahan's wedding is the night before, and that could be dangerous for the hard-drinking Langton squad. But I'm going to go ahead and pick Langton's over Nine Irish because, well, frankly, I don't trust Nine Irish to do squat. And then we have Triton versus Renners. And what do you do there? Renners trying to pick themselves up. I have it on good authority that Triton is going to have a special player back that they haven't had before in a little while. And so I'm going to go ahead and pick Triton in that game. So go ahead and watch out for that. And then I see Smoking Iron again versus Daredevil. I'm going to take Daredevil in that one. Hotel Tango versus Bent Rail. Like I said, it's Mike Monahan's wedding. Congratulations to Mike Monahan, by the way. And with him being out, I can't give it to Hotel Tango, so we see Bent Rail. So we'll see you on the pitch. And before you go, we're going to have an interview with our Jägermeister sales rep. I've got a little bit of the Triton Hometown Hero. I'm wearing a little bit of the Daredevil sponsorship chair. Swami doing everything he can to show all the great sponsors who take care of our club. And we'll see you on the pitch.
Who won that game?
Yeah, you. Get
Right after win.
You know, like, it's not really just about one person so much as it's about the entire team coming together to win.
And tonight, we are all out after Gaelic football at the Fort Bend Pub with Jägermeister. Here we have Tiffany, the Jägermeister rep, and she came out to go ahead and see what Gaelic football is all about, what Indianapolis GAA is all about. What'd you think tonight?
Loved it.
Loved it?
Amazed.
Now, had you seen Gaelic football before?
My first time.
It's your first time? Well, I'm glad that we can go ahead and show you what it looks like for the first time. When we were talking about sponsorship and things like that, what brought you to the Indianapolis GAA? What makes you think about the Indianapolis GAA?
So this sport for us was, and our sponsorship was a natural fit because Jägermeister is actually one of the first brands ever globally to sponsor teams. So for us, just to keep the tradition going for a sport like this made a lot of sense.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Terrific. Well, we love having you on board. It's amazing to us that we have in Indianapolis an Irish sport sponsored by a German company. I think it just sort of brings what we do here really well together, bringing all sorts of cultures together, all sorts of people together that you wouldn't normally expect. Now, watching the games and stuff like that, what'd you think of the guys that were out there playing? Is it a rough sport, kind of a...
It's a little rough. I don't think I'd throw a jersey on and get out there.
Why not? Can we get you out there sometime?
I mean, maybe not.
Well, I kind of think we should have you out sometime, really get you out running the field. I think we get you in a big Jägermeister jersey and people would stay clear from you.
Maybe I can just wear a flag and run through.
That, you know,
Okay.
whatever you'd like to do,
All right.
that would make us happy. So we certainly appreciate Jägermeister being on
Awesome.
board.
Thanks for
all
having
these
us.
guys. And it's just absolutely great having you. So we have a toast.
Prost.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm going to bring in a substitute. Dylan Harmison is your biggest fan. Your biggest fan, and I feel bad taking away a shot from this guy because the day I told him Jägermeister was going to sponsor it, it was the happiest day in his life. So I'm going to go ahead and swip that over to you.
Awesome. Prost.
Hold on, Brad. Stay there.
Brad, you have a chair?
No. I'm good.
Prost.
Oh.
You know what that means, right?
I don't know. We'll have to learn.
I don't have a table.
We'll have to learn new culture, new techniques, all that kind of stuff. But Tiffany, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
We certainly appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And we appreciate you coming out.
Thanks.
And we'll see you on the pitch.
Awesome. Thank you.